Every time I think of straight talk, the person who comes to my mind immediately is Simon Cowell. Anyone know who Simon Cowell is? The American Idol, the British, the mean guy. I used to think Simon Cowell, he's just mean. And I guess in some ways that's true. He is just a mean guy, but he's also someone who knows the value of straight talk. And you know just as well as I do, there are people on American Idol, there are these little princesses that get up there and totally bomb it. I mean, they sound like a wet cat that's been shot with a not quite strong enough bullet and languishing there in pain. And it's just absolutely terrible. And it takes somebody like Simon Cowell to say, look, princess, you should have studied harder on your math problems. You should have pursued a different avenue in life. You are not cut out to be a singer. And of course, the little princess, her heart is broken. And then she goes and makes something else of her life, which is what she should have done in the first place. And the reason that mommy and daddy wouldn't shoot it straight with their child is because straight talk creates pain in a person's life, doesn't it? When you shoot it straight, sometimes that means you're going to create difficulties, or you're maybe going to crush a dream, or you're going to create pain in the life of someone that you love. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to hurt the people that we love. But sometimes the most loving thing that you can do for a person is to give a little straight talk. The most loving thing that you can do is to shoot it straight on the matters that matter the most. So parents, if you really love your kids, you're going to give them some straight talk when it comes to sex and drugs and rock and roll, and money. You're going to shoot it straight with your spouse about your expectations in marriage, because marriage matters. Raising your children matters. On the things that matter the most, you shoot it straight, because sometimes straight talk is the most loving thing that you can do. And the reason we're going to spend 4 weeks on this series in the church is because the church matters. What we're doing right here, is a very weighty and glorious and very important thing. The church, for whatever reason, is God's chosen vehicle for accomplishing the redemptive purposes of accomplishing his redemptive purposes. The redemptive purposes of God, he has chosen to complete them through the local church. I don't know why. The church is full of hypocrites. We've got all kinds of problems. We're really messy. There's a lot of issues, but for some reason, God has chosen the local church to finish the Great Commission. And so what we're doing is crucially important, and we need to get it right. And if we're going to get it right, we've got to hear from the Lord. We've got to talk straight. We've got to see, what does a healthy church look like? And there's no better scriptures to see that than 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and 4. So